I bought that chunk of farmland because I wanted quiet, space, and room for a stubborn little orchard, not a battleground. So when a minivan with sun-faded bumper stickers rolled onto my driveway and parked without a word, I assumed it was a wrong turn. Until the driver hopped out, clipboard in hand, and announced she was there on behalf of the HOA to inspect my property as if their covenants stretched into open fields. She introduced herself as Karen with the kind of smile that pretends to be neighborly while measuring you for trespass. I told her calmly at first that this land wasn't part of any subdivision, that the fence was mine and the dirt there was mine, and that if she had business it should be conducted off my property. She laughed a little as though my calm was weakness, and left a flyer on my workbench about community standards before striding back to the minivan and parking it squarely over a low, newly dug drainage ditch where I'd been testing irrigation. Over the next week, she returned 2 more times, each time more insistent, peeking into sheds, muttering about blight and how rules keep property values up, which made my jaw tighten and my patience run thin. Neighbors called, people texted, and an undercurrent of entitlement grew with every visit. The afternoon I found the minivan wedged in the mud of that ditch, engine still warm, keys nowhere. My temper that had been simmering finally flared, not from a desire for violence, but from the absurdity of a self-appointed enforcer treating my land like a public thoroughfare. I walked out to the yard where an old excavator sat, a relic from when I cleared the south field, and for one ridiculous, cinematic second I pictured the van swallowed whole by the pond I'd been shaping for months. Instead of acting on that fantasy, I did the only thing that would speak louder than any argument. I called the county sheriff and reported trespassing and abandoned vehicle, then took pictures, wrote down plate numbers, and waited while the law, not my temper, handled the rest. Karen came back the next day, inflamed and triumphant, but the officer explained the legal reality: land rights, evidence, and due process. Later, sitting on the tailgate with the sunset painting the cornrows copper, I felt a strange wash of relief. I'd let procedure be my excavator, and in doing so kept my hands clean of something I might regret, while still ending the trespass in a way that mattered.